So I've been getting a lot of questions about what's the best way to revise for your IB subjects. And in an ideal world, we would all be devoting a lot of time to our revision, but let's face it, we are not living in an ideal world. So this video is about how to plan revising for IB exams when you have very little time left. This is for all all of us master procrastinators out there. Right. So the point of this video is very simple. It's just one simple tip that I really think will help target your revision very well. It's the fact that you need to know all your content, but you don't need to review all that content. What do I mean by that? What I mean is that if, let's say, you're going to get tested on 5 chapters, you need to know chapter 1 through 5 very, very well. But do you need to review all those chapters? Oh, sorry, that was my phone. Okay, let me just pause that. This is not good for the video. Do you need to revise all those chapters before your exam? That's the question we're asking. All right. Which studying style is better? Both have benefits, but which one is better? Let's say you have to study 4 chapters. Let's say this is biology or economics, whatever. Chapter 1, you know really, really well. Chapter 2, you know really, really well. Either of those chapters, if I asked you any question on them, you would know the answer literally at the tip of your tongue. Like, it is so easy for you to answer questions on that chapter. Chapter 3, you kinda understand, but you're not super confident in. And chapter 4, you have no idea on. You only have a limited time, 10 hours to study. Which studying style do you pick? You have studying style A over here. You spend an equal amount of time on each chapter. So 2.5 hours on chapter 1, on chapter 2, on chapter 3, on chapter 4. You spend all your 10 hours divided equally. This is good because you're revising everything. That's good. But look at style B. 5 hours on chapter 4, 3 hours on chapter 3, and 2 hours on chapter 1 and 2 combined. Which studying style is better? Well, when you think about it, and then in a time when you have very little time left, it makes sense to actually go for studying style B. Why? Well, very simply, studying style B allows you to target your revision on your areas of weakness. Is there really any point in spending 2.5 hours on chapter 1 and 2 when you already know everything in chapter 1 and 2, and maybe you just need 30 minutes to an hour to brush up on them? What's the point of knowing 1 or 2 chapters really well, but the other half of the syllabus you're really, really doing bad in? Your exam is not just going to come on one portion of your test. It gets tested on the whole syllabus. So it makes more sense because you're targeting your studying based on the needs of different chapters. So chapter 4, you have no idea on. That's a chapter you put as much effort as you can. You spend the bulk of your time learning that chapter so that you get that chapter up to a working level of knowledge where you're able to attempt past paper questions and actually do well in them. It's the same with chapter 3. You know a bit more than chapter 4, but you know a lot less than chapter 1 and 2. So you spend more time on them, but still you spend more time on chapter 3 than chapter 1 and 2, but still less time than chapter 4. So basically, you're targeting your revision. You're targeting the time you're using for revision based on how much time you need to get one chapter to a decent enough understanding for you to start doing past paper questions on them and actually be pretty good on them. So this is just one simple tip. Again, like I said, in an ideal world, you have a lot of time to revise everything. But when you don't have that time, this is a really good strategy to target a revision. I put this little dartboard to kind of show that, this is targeting your revision. All right, very, very simple tip. This was a tutorial just to basically say that if you're revising everything equally, you're going very slow. So, all right. Hopefully that was helpful. I use this a lot when I used to crash study for tests. If there was chapter 1, if we were going to be tested on that, and Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, Unit 4, Unit 1 and 2, I knew really well. I just wouldn't even touch that. I'd probably skim over it for like 15 minutes, and I'd spend all my time learning Unit 2 and Unit 4. You're basically, you guys get what I mean. You're targeting your revision based on the needs of that chapter. All right. Follow me on Instagram at iblikecole because I post there tips that I do not share on YouTube. And trust me, my Instagram is going very cool. It's much better than it was before. I'm posting a lot of stuff on there. So check it out. All right. These are the amazing people that provided these photos. Guys, have a great day.